Hey, it's David Ono with Worldwide Bookkeeping. I work with bookkeeping clients on a very regular basis, and I help them get their QuickBooks online set up. And one of the things that, one of the common questions that I get as they go through, these clients are going in, they're categorizing their transactions, they're adding them in. They go, okay, now that I've categorized my transactions, do I just go look at the profit and loss statement? Hold on a second. You actually skipped a step. If you go straight from categorizing to viewing your reports, you may be looking at an incomplete report. The step in between is to do a bank reconciliation. Okay, now what is a bank reconciliation? Well, exactly, we're taking your bank statement that you received from the bank, and we're making sure it matches up with what the information that is in QuickBooks. Okay, so we're making sure that the statement period is the same between the bank statement and QuickBooks. We're also making sure the beginning and ending balances are the same. And by extension, we're making sure that all the transactions are the same. Okay, let's show you a super simple example of what I mean by this. First, we're going to get into it. We're going to go over to the gear icon. We are going to reconcile. And it's going to pull up reconcile an account. Okay, so we've got our savings account here. Beginning balance is 600. The only two pieces of information we need now are the ending balance and the ending date. Where do we get that? We get that from the bank statement. And I'm actually going to pull this over here. Just a very simple sample bank statement here. Statement ending date, December 31st, 2020. Beginning balance, 600. The ending balance is 800. Okay. There's only one transaction for this month. It's a deposit, happened on December 26, 2020. That's for $200. Okay, so let's go. Let's just remember we needed the ending balance, which was 800, and the statement ending date. Ending balance is 800. Statement ending date 12/31/20. We start reconciling. Okay, so what we see here, we're going to see a few different things. We see the information, the statement ending balance, 800. This is the cleared balance. This is the balance that actually shows in QuickBooks. Okay, so 800 on the statement minus 800 is what our cleared balance is in QuickBooks. There's a $0 difference. Okay, that's what we're aiming for. We want this green check here. When we see a $0 difference, we can go ahead, we can finish now, and we can say, hey, we are reconciled. Notice you have to check these, you have to check the transactions to make sure that they are in QuickBooks, because once you uncheck that transaction, now all of a sudden we have a $200 difference. We recheck it, now we've got a $0 difference. We want that $0 difference every time we reconcile. And now we can come up and hit finish now. Once you've reconciled, now you know all the transactions from that period, they're in QuickBooks. They're accurate. We haven't duplicated any transactions. We haven't omitted any transactions. Because when we're doing QuickBooks, you know, we're doing this for a few things. We're trying to track your income, right? So we definitely don't want to duplicate income and get taxed on it more than you should. We don't want to miss or duplicate expenses. We don't want to duplicate or miss those potential deductions that you might have. So that's why we reconcile. And the follow-up question that I get is, how often do we reconcile? You want to just reconcile as often as your bank statements come out. That helps you to stay on top. And if you do that regularly, you know that your balances are in order, first of all. And if there is something wrong with the balance, well, if you're doing it regularly, I mean, we just did a reconciliation for 1 month. Much easier to reconcile for 1 month than it would be to reconcile for like a year's long period. That's why we want to do it on a monthly basis. Anyway, I'm running out of time here, so I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. My name is David with Worldwide Bookkeeping. Reach out to us if we can help you in any way. Thank you.